I Hello. I am giving a small introduction of Santosh Sahane sir. Santosh Sahane sir is a agriculture master of agriculture, PhD in waste management, over of 20 years of national and international experience in research. The extension of agro marketing. He is a member of Organic Farming Strategy Committee of Government of India, a technical director, Vegetable Grower and Association of India, a member of Bioagriculture Asian Forum. So now I request Dr. Santosh Sahane sir, take over the dice and share your experience for your agriculture startups. Okay, sir. Hello.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Very good afternoon to all of you. Respected all the my mentors from the circuit R-ABI and all the emerging startups. Just one month before back, I was among one of the you. Fortunately, I started my startup journey in 2020 during the COVID pandemic. But after 3 years, now I realize that the way I choose from the most of the struggle, because everybody knows that to go for a business, most of the times there is oppositions from the from our home itself. Already my introduction given by Sircot team that I work as a scientist in KVK for 7 years. I did my master in entomology in 2002, and rather than to choose any service, I started a consultancy services firm. From 2002 to 2006, 9, I work as a freelancer consultant, and I visited more than 22 countries in the world for consultancy jobs. After spending a lot of time in consultancy services, but still as a middle class family and as a Maharashtrian family, there was always pressure that I should go for a service. My unfortunately, one KVK has started nearby my hometown, that is KVK Narayangao, and because of family's force and because of society force, I applied for the post of scientist. Then I got selected there, and I started my service journey. But you know that if you have some sort of a different ambition, every times you will be unhappy in your job or services. I think I will say that 6 years I worked for KVK Narayangao. During that time, I worked in 2 international projects. One was on an untraditional potato seed production, and that project was associated with the SIP, International Potato Center. And the second project, I worked for that project for 1 year during my KVK tenure on climate change knowledge network in Indian agriculture with the GIZ Germany. Again, working with these 2 projects, again my wish emerged, and I thought that I should leave my job, and I started again my business, because there is a vast scope in consultancy. I don't know how many agriculture graduates are in this cohort, but every time towards agriculture graduates, most of the times we are thinking that there are only 2 options. Either you have to do a private job in private companies, otherwise you have to go for a competitive examinations. But friends, there is one forum in Mahatma Phule Krishi Vidyapit Rahuri in 2000 as a KEM, Krishi Ekta Manch, where most of the competitive aspirants joins that forum, and they are doing the study, and they are getting jobs in different parts of in central and state governments. Here I will share my one experience. When I was in MSc at Dr. Panjabrao Deshmukh Krishi Vidyapit, Akola, that time one of my friend from KEM MPKV Rahuri, he called me for a lecture. Just it was a casual lecture to give motivations to competitive aspirants. That time in 2002, I told all the audience that, see, in competitive examinations, every year how many students are appearing, everybody knows. But what is the success ratio? That is also everybody knows. So what about the failures? And most of the times failures get frustrated, and again they are choosing the jobs which they do not deserve. That time in 2002 also, I very confidently put up one sentence in front of them that every agriculture graduates having the capacity, if any doctor while putting the stethoscope on our heart, he is charging his consultancy fee, at the same time agriculture graduates can charge to the farmers if he having the confidence that the guidance given by him will be useful for the farmers. Friends, from 2002 to 2022, during these 20 years of my experience journey, still today I am on the stick up with that statement. If you have the confidence, you have the confidence on your knowledge, you have the updated knowledge in agriculture, you have the solutions for the farmers' problems. Definitely, there are so many farmers, there are so many commercial agriculture farms, they are ready to give you a consultancy. After leaving my KVK job, then I got a chance to work as a CEO at in India's Asia's largest cow farm. Previously, it was Asia's largest cow farm. Then in Sri Lanka, one cow farm started near about 3,500 cows. So this farm ranks two, that Bhagyalakshmi dairy farm. Most of the, I think, people knows about that. The milk from that farm goes to the all the celebrities in the Mumbai, Pune, Ahmedabad. I headed that farm as a CEO for 1 year, where I got the very updated knowledge in livestock sector. Basically, my background is totally a plant protection background. But when I was in Wageningen University for one course for residue-free horticulture productions, there I came to know that the livestock waste having the potential to fulfill the nutrition demand of the crops. Unfortunately, the way we are using livestock waste, it is totally unscientific, and that's why from that course, I came to know that there is a very vast scope in livestock waste management. On Bhagyalakshmi Dairy Farm, I started my utilizing that knowledge which I got from the Wageningen University. I started to convert that all livestock waste into the energy first. That is the biogas technology. Already the biogas technology in our country from last 40 years. But unfortunately, among every 100 biogas, 95 to 97 biogas has stopped their operations. There are so many reasons. I will never go in the details of that reasons, but that a particular area attract me to work on that sectors. And then during that 1 year period at my Bhagyalakshmi Dairy Farm, very thoroughly, I go very deeply in that sector. And there I got confidence that yes, in this sector, there is a vast scope. But you know, the mentality of all our Maharashtrian peoples and families, I left firstly the government job. Then I at Bhagyalakshmi, my package was 18 lakhs rupees CTC in hand, and the CTC was 24 lakhs. So while leaving the package of 24 lakhs job per annum, again there was too much pressure from the family sides. But my one of the partner in my company, my wife has supported me a lot, and she gave me a confidence that okay, if you decided to leave that job also, no problem, but now you have to stick up with your own business. Don't think about any service anymore. Then I decided that it's okay. Then I started my firm as a proprietorship, and in 2020 I started my company as a private limited. Fortunately, the Sircot R-ABI team has given me too much confidence during this COVID pandemic, and they assisted me actually through their mentoring. I received one sort of a confidence that yes, this field having a very good potentials, and with this NARS institute, that is the ICR institute, definitely I will get more knowledge, more guidance and more confidence from them. Friends, really, I am very much thankful to Sircot R-ABI team. They have given me a lot of knowledge and I will say a lot of moral support, because if you have some sort of a moral support, you can go anywhere. As a startup, there are too much boom in the market. Uh, Fortunately, among every 100 startups, 95 startups on agri and agri-allied sectors. But unfortunately, agri and agri-allied sectors, I will say there are very few agriculture graduates who are doing agriculture startups. I thought that if agri and agri-allied sector startups are emerging, but why not agriculture graduates are going there? Then I decided that my startup should be a startup. It is not for a scalable for my own company, but it can give also some sort of helping hand. I will say a moral hand. Otherwise, I will say a technology type with some agriculture's other graduates who will come with me to do the business in my waste management systems. Friends, my company name is the Forecast Agrotech Innovations Private Limited. We are working on the theme is that go for low input sustainable agriculture. That is goal is that. And our vision is that relooking to green energy for sustainable agriculture. Already my introduction has given by the team. My two brands already registered under the brand name. That is one is a GoProm and second one is a GoRes. Abbreviation of that, both the products is Go for phosphate rich organic manure and GoRes is Go for regeneration of agriculture soils. Friends, the business model is that, see, every time business model is more important. And previously, I was a very raw in my business model. But after taking mentoring from the Sircot R-ABI, I polished it properly. And now my business model is a totally a comprehensive model where I have the technology, I have some sort of process of practices, SOPs I have developed from my 4 years experience in this particular field. And through this SOPs, through the knowledge of Sircot R-ABI, I have now come with a proper business model, which having a very much capacity to scale up, not only across India, but across the globe. And fortunately, I received two inquiries from the globe, and very soon I am entering the global market also. So the friends, my business model is that I have a technology and the raw material is totally scattered, because you know that we are prominent in bovine populations. We have a very lot of livestock populations, but unfortunately, the waste which we received from the livestock, we get from the livestock, it is unscientifically managed. And my startup is working on that. So I am giving technology firstly to the commercial dairy farmer, because I started my company to give the consultancy to the commercial dairy farmers. Again, I thought that my company should also enter into the production systems. Then I tie up with one village panchayat who had already set up the biogas community biogas model. So the second part is a community waste through the public-private partnership, and third one is the individual farmer. So for the back end, I have three different types of models. One with the commercial dairy farmers or a commercial horse, commercial poultries, commercial piggery is also there. One with public entities like a village panchayat, municipal corporations, and third one is the individual farmers. So my model is working on the three sort of a back end, and in the front end for the clients. I have a client for my consultancy to the commercial dairy farmers. I have the clients for my products to the directly towards the farmers, commercial growers, farmers producer companies, landscape and gardening, and most of the social forestry department, agriculture department, municipal corporations is also my one of the client in front end to sell my all two products. Friends, concept behind, I will not go in the details, but the technology is that biogas technology is not a very rocket science. It's a technology everybody knows, but I made some interventions. Why most of the biogas stopped their operations? One thing is the climate, and second thing is that improper construction of the biogas models. And third thing, because of climate change, basic two things which is most important for the anaerobic digestion. One is the temperature, and second one is the activity of the microflora. So friends, in our countries, in summer season, you will find that there is a more gas generations, and farmers are saying that yes, we are getting proper gas through our biogas in summer, but we have too much problems in winter and the rainy seasons. Friends, I have intervened that, and I have come up with one technology which can monitor both the things. One is the temperature, and second is the microbial activity in the anaerobic digesters. By monitoring these two things, I come up with one sort of a proper product and proper technology which will give more energy and which will give a digested output which is requirement of our Indian agriculture, but through environmental friendly method, through a proper method which can eliminate the pathogens which are very too much hazardous to the human beings also. So my both the products are environmental friendly, user friendly, then 100% pathogens free, and my technology is giving some sort of interventions which can eliminate the climate change vulnerability also. So the friends, this is the USP of my products. It is 100% pathogen free. My brand name I already told, go from Gorus. My knowledge partner is Firm Expert from the Netherlands and the R-ABI, and the related there are so many government schemes, that is the Govardhan schemes, Swachh Bharat missions. So my startup is working in all sort of segments, for private players, for public entities, and for the individual aspirants who want to come up for this for a business. So there are so many problems, and my startup is giving the solutions for that one. In our Indian agriculture, the most of the problem is that first problem is the chemical phosphate fixation, that is the fertilizer fixation, low nutrient uptake, indiscriminate use of chemical fertilizers. What the problems emerge, everybody knows, and unscientific waste management. These all problems we can eliminate if we will properly look towards my startups. These all problems we are giving the solutions, and the solutions I will say very that it is in the can. I will say in the can. Why it is in the can? Because I have come up with a technology, the biogas technology already there. There are only two interventions developed by me. These are also not developed by me. Already there are so many references, but I started to use these interventions in my technology. And this is my two products. One is a Gorus and second is a GoProm. Gorus, we are selling in three types of models. One is a 35-liter can, 20-liter cans, and for gardening and for commercial growers also in a 5-liter can. And GoProm, it is a phosphate-rich organic manure. It is already under the FCO. These two products already under the fertilizer control order of the government of India. Friends, previously in 2012, PROM is incorporated in the FCO. And after my repeated presentation to the central government, now the liquid organic manure they have incorporated in the FCO. That's why my second products, that is the Gorus, is also incorporated under the fertilizer control order. So we can sell these two products by legal way. This is the process. This is my one plant which is already set up with the village panchayat of the Thekekarwadi, and very soon I am expanding my third plant with the help of R-ABI in Pune district.
Sahane
Yes
sir, PPT तुमची ही होत नाही, टॉगल नाही होत.
नाही होत आहे?
नाही.
Again I can just I will share again.
Yes. Okay.
Just a minute. Is it visible?
Yes sir, it is visible.
Okay, sorry. Is it visible now?
No sir, it's still not going ahead.
Oh, just a minute. Is it?
Yes, it's now on full screen. You can just scroll down.
Now, yeah, it is business model.
Yes.
Okay. So friends, this is my business model, which I already told that it was a very raw before I joined the Circuit R-ABI. But after mentoring and the knowledge I got from the various trainers and the mentors from the circuits, now it is a foolproof model. And I come up with a model which I can pitch with in front of anybody, either to the public entity also, to the individual investor also, and to the commercial dairy farms and commercial livestock farms also. So this is my model where I am utilizing. Friends, in UK also, yesterday I was in a Raipur at National Institute of Biotic Stress Management, and I received one call from a Gujarat that even in Europe also they are facing a too much shortage of fertilizers across the globe. Now there is a too much shortage of fertilizers, and now everybody has realized that the waste which we received from the crop residues, we received from the livestock, that waste is also a one sort of a source as a fertilizer. Friends, food is a energy, crop livestock waste is a energy. So to create one energy, we need a one sort of a energy. And through this proper waste management in anaerobic digestion systems, which is environmental friendly, because everybody knows that if we will keep a cow dung or a livestock waste as it emits the methane, and methane is a greenhouse gas. Methane is a global warming gas. So if we will put it into the anaerobic digester, we can save the energy, we can reduce the greenhouse gas emissions, and we will be a user-friendly method which can decrease the global warming also. So my business model, it is a foolproof at a social angle, it is a foolproof at environmental angle, and also it is a foolproof towards the business angle. So friends, now this is the concept and the technology I already told. These are the some problems where my startup giving the solutions, and which will be some sort of a solutions for these all problems and solution in the can. These are my two products. One is a Gorus and second is a GoProm. And third, very soon I am coming with my third product, which is already under FCO, but through this way only, through this SOPs only, that is the potash derived from the molasses. And I received one queries from the one sugar factory from the Malawi, one sugar factory from the Brazil, and two sugar factories from the India. Already there is a process, but I am going to develop, I am going to come up with the solutions that the potash derived from the molasses, which will be suitable for as a potash, as a nutrient to the agriculture, but it can also reduce the heavy metal depositions in the soil. So friends, very soon I am coming with my third product, that is the GoChrome. That is the Go for a potash-rich organic matter. This is infrastructure. Any startups from this cohort can come anytime to see this my facility. This is the anaerobic digester. This is the community biogas set up by the village panchayat of Thikekarwadi. The digested slurry comes out from the digester after 45 days retention time. We are separating through the solid liquid separator. And again, if my product is most of the awareness among the horticulture growers. That's why to fulfill the need of the horticulture growers, friends, most of the horticulture growers having the drip irrigations, and the drip irrigations, if we have to give through it a drip, it should be a proper drippable. And for this drippable, we have installed our microfilter. The worth of this microfilter is 11 lakhs. Why? Because it's having that sort of a capacity which can filter my digested sludge up to the 50 ppm, 50 micron, and 50 micron we can easily use through the drip irrigation. This is the some sort of a granulations facility where I am utilizing it for the productions of the granule. And friend, I'm glad to announce the one thing over here, that now my prom has reached more than 22 states in the country. More than 22 states. Yesterday I was in Raipur. There is my client where I have already developed this facility. Very soon I am going to inaugurate one of the Kota Municipal Corporation's plants where SOPs and technologies given by Forecast Agrotech Innovations. And again, that prom will be packed in my own brand, that is the GoProm. This is my clientele base. One is the SRM Organic Fertilizer Nagore, Goshala Sri Ganganagar, Sundar Dairy, the farm on actually by the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, that is Shivraj Singh Chauhan sir's farm, Nutri Milk Indore, Sada Dairy Raipur, SRC Farm Kolkata, Nimai Dairy Sangamner, Tamboli Milk Ahmednagar, and Atul Dairy Nasik. These are my some clients. Now my clientele list is increased also, and it reached up to the 15 clients. So I have currently across country reach, and very soon I am entering into the global market. This is already registered under the our trademark registration, that is a GORUS. This is a go from friends one-stop solutions, because every energy where I got this knowledge at the Wageningen University, that a cow, a 5 cows, cow stock, livestock waste, if you will utilize it properly, you will get an energy where you can run your car across the globe. 40,000 kilometers you can run your car. So 5 cows having the capacity. Now, what is the bovine population in India? Friends, I will show you the bovine population in 20th livestock census. You will see that there are near about 5.78 million bovine population in India. If we will utilize it properly for energy and for fertilizers, there is a vast scope for this sector. Friends, Ek Kadam Atmanirbhar Gav ki or I have presented to the central ministry also these concepts, and now the Ministry of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj has accepted these concepts to spread most of the villages in the country. This is the success story of my PPP model, public-private partnership, where I associated with the Gram Panchayat, Hikekarwadi. Matlab is a socio enterprises. I will say it is socio enterprises, but at the same, it having the scalable capacity. Scale-up capacity. At the same way, it having the capacity to generate the more employment in the rural area. Friends, only 120 households having in Tikekarwadi, cattle population is the 400, fruit and vegetable cultivation is the 300 acres, and the biogas plant capacity, that is a 200 cubic meter biogas. The gas generated from this biogas digester converting into the electricity. We are providing electricity to the village panchayat, to village schools, and to the street lights of the village. Rest of the gas we are supplying to the 35 families in that villages. And my plant, how I am running that plant. So the digested output comes out from that digested sludge. I am converting into the phosphate-rich manure and biosludge. This is the setup of my total PPP model concepts, where cow dung, these all are the photos from that villages. Friends, this is the infrastructures I already told, and this is the prompt productions. We have also come up with one socio or environmental friendly one mission, that poison free village mission. So we are giving my GORUS product at a very reasonable price among the villages of that villages, and the rest of the product I am selling nearby villages. So where we have given some sort of this type of one card, like a gas card. Every fortnight, villagers come to my plants. They are taking their 35 liter of a can, and they are using for their 1 acre area. This is the sum of results. Even in a 40 degrees Celsius, in the hot season, there are 2 prominent crops in our block. One is the tomato, and second one is the onion. In onion and tomato, and in chili crops also, we have received very good results. These are the market approach and growth. Friends, I will say this is the gadgets of my 2 products. It is already there. There are some sort of a difference of the competitor in the market. Who is the competitor for my product in the market? First is the single copper phosphate. Second is the diammonium phosphate. And third one is my GoProm. There are also some sort of players for the prom productions in the market. But the way I am producing my products, everybody, every farmers attract towards the process of my production, and that's why I have a very good sales currently. There are some sort of models which I have presented in front of a government also. There are where I can scale up my business through FPOs. Also, I can scale up my business in FPO. If there are 500 of the farmers in one farmers producer company, and if every farmers having the capacity of a 2 cubic meter, 4 cubic meter of a biogas setup, they can go for an individual biogas model. Otherwise, if FPO has decided that rather than to go for an individual biogas, if they want to set up one community biogas, they can go for a 200 or a 300 cubic meter of a biogas. And my large model is that is a community biogas model. It is a near about a 5,000 cubic meter of a biogas, which is going to set up in a Kota, Rajasthan. And very soon I am launching the product from Kota. Friends, my recognitions I received from the one award as a very cow-based startup by the auspicious hands of our honorable governor Bhagat Singh Ji Koshari sir, and also my startup has recognized by the Ministry of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj by the hands of Giriraj Singh sir, the Cabinet Minister of Rural Development. Also, my startup, only one my startups, I will say, which is working on a waste management, has selected for the Bioagriculture Asia Forums just 2 months back in the presence of the Cabinet Minister of Agriculture, Narendra Singh Tomar sir, and the Minister of Agriculture from the Philippines. So friends, I can now scale up this technology. Very soon I am going to Philippines also, and very soon I am going to Africa also to scale up my technology in that country also. This is the startup recognitions. Thank you. If any questions, you can ask.
Vinayak ji, Vinayak Haske ji.
Yes, participants, anybody is having any questions or any opinions? Yes, Krushi madam.
Hello sir. Yeah, sir.
Yes, Vinayak ji, please continue.
Yeah, sir. It's really nice and very informative lecture. Actually, I clear lots of the thing. Basically, I am working on same aspect like the cow dung fiber and extraction from the undigested particles from that dung, and then utilize the slurry then for the further applications like the water recycle, the CNG product, biogas production, fertilizer, and the other thing. So definitely, sir, I will meet you in a next time because of the subject is here different. But you can, sir, also just work on that because of I'm just trying to separate that the undigested residues, the dung fiber, and it's not really then contribute to the next process means the generation of biogas and that thing. So and that could be a great options you can utilize in your further research.
Hello. Yes, anybody else?
Hello.
Yes, Vinayak ji.
Yeah, it's done for my side, sir. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Actually, I will say you one thing that though your startup is a cow dung base, there is one
sir.
opportunity in month of October that one Go Bharti Institute is organizing one 7-day exhibitions in Mumbai. Those the startups who are on a cow-based products, they can participate in that exhibitions. I will send the details to the circuit R-ABI, and also my startup is going to install a stall there, and I am the one of the organizing committee member of that exhibitions. Definitely, if you want to come up with your products to participate in that exhibitions, you can come up there.
Yes, definitely, sir. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Anybody else? Kumbase sir. Hello, Mr. Ashok Kumbase. Kalyani madam. Hello.
हॅलो.
Yes.
सर ती पीपीटी मिळेल का व्हॉट्सअप वरती?
Yes.
सरांचा आमचा जो सिरकॉटचा व्हॉट्सअप आहे ना त्याच्यावरती मिळेल का ती?
सर पीपीटी शेअर केली तर चालेल ना?
Yes, sir. No problem.
Okay.
थँक्यू सर.
Yes.
थँक्यू.
Okay. Anybody else? If you are having the question from the perspective of startup, not only regarding this cow waste management and the products. Anything you can ask him, because he's already a successful startup and you are still in your journey. So how
Hello,
to, yes.
सर ते आपण जे बायोगॅस तयार करतो त्याच्यानंतर आपण त्याला ते कॉम्प्रेस करून त्याच्यातली ती रेसिड्युअल काढून म्हणजे ती गॅस आहे CO2 काढून सीएनजी तयार करतो.
Yes,
हो, हे बरोबर आहे का सर?
बरोबर आहे.
हा, तर सर ते आता समजा नाशिक साईडला जो पुण्यावरनं सीएनजी येतो, नाशिक साईडला असा सेटअप केला तर होऊ शकतं काही?
होऊ शकतं, फक्त कॅपॅसिटी जी आहे त्याची
हो.
ती तुम्हाला कॉम्प्रेस करण्यासाठी मिनिमम 1000 किंवा 500 क्युबिक 1000 क्युबिक मीटरच्या पुढे तुम्हाला तो हे ठेवावा लागतो.
हो. आणि सर मी एक इन्फॉर्मेशन वाचली होती इंडियन ऑइलची, का ते सेटअप करून देता बुवा त्या प्लांटचा.
प्लांटचा नाही सेटअप करून देत ते.
हा.
त्यांना जर सेटअप करायचा झाला तर ते ऍक्च्युली तुमच्याकडे वेस्ट काय आहे त्याच्यावरती ते ठरतं.
ओके ओके सर, थँक्यू.
Anybody else is having any questions? Hello, Mita madam.
हे म्हणजे माझ्या
Yes.
याला लॅपटॉपला थोडा प्रॉब्लेम असल्यामुळे मी
Okay.
हे दुसऱ्यावरून जॉईन झालेलो आहे.
हा
एका
हा.
ठिकाणावरून मी लिहून होतोय आता फक्त
Okay.
पीपीटी.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, sir. Okay. Yes. Mr. Ashok Kumbase. Dr. Vaibhav. Hello. Dr.
hello.
Vaibhav. Yes, yes, sir. Dr. Vaibhav, Dr. Sachin, you are also working in the field of waste management. So if you are having any questions, you can ask. Hello. Okay, so I think they learned a lot of things. So today I'm here to present the vote of thanks for our today's honorable speaker, Dr. Santosh Sahane sir. And as we are interacting on this business platform, let me thank Santosh Sahane sir in the terms of, just a second, Mr. Sachin want to ask something. Yes, Sachin sir, you can unmute yourself. Yes. Hello. Mr. Sachin.
Hello, sir.
Yes, madam.
I wanted to ask is, okay, if I'm not wrong, you started your journey from 2002, right?
No,
That's
actually
what you said.
I did my master in 2002.
Okay.
Then I started as a consultancy,
Okay.
as a freelance consultancy from 2002.
Right. And then
Yeah.
you collaborated with CIRCOT in 2018, right?
No, 2020.
2020. So what you
Yeah,
achieved, what the progress you achieved was what you showed right now, that you went from the local level to national level, and now you're planning to going to the global level. That
Yeah.
all that was achieved with CIRCOT in these 3 years. That's what.
Yeah. Well, I already told that there was a concept in my mind that after taking training from the beginning in Netherlands,
Okay.
I got one idea that yes, there is a very huge scope in waste management, not only for the production of energy, but also to fulfill the nutrition demand for Indian agricultures or any agricultures across the globe. But
Right.
most of the times that waste is not properly managed. And
Okay.
everybody see in India also now, because of the shortage of fertilizers, everybody is searching, is there any source for fertilizer options? So everybody is just searching now. But
Right.
when there is a shortage,
but PROM is already incorporated in fertilizer control order in 2012. Most of the companies, because from that 10 years back, government realized that the phosphate fixation is a major problem in Indian agriculture. Day by day, the rock phosphate, which we are importing from the other countries, that is also going to hike in its price. So to manage the demand of Indian agriculture, there should be other options. PROM already started from 10 years back, but still among the 100 farmers, not a single farmer knowing the PROM. Why? Because PROM has not shown the results in the field. What I started to develop a PROM with the anaerobic digested sludge, and while using anaerobic digested sludge, farmers getting the good results. Farmers realize that yes, now PROM is showing the results, and that's why I now started to expand my business across the country, and very soon I will go to the globally also. But my theme was very raw. My concept was in my mind, support from the PUM International Exports also Netherlands in a technical way, but to elaborate it in a business way, in a business model, after associate with the circuit, I got the proper idea, and that I refurnished my business model in a proper way. And that's why I told that now I can pitch my business model in front of anybody, in front of public entity also, and in front of global any company.
So hope we also get the same success.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, anybody else? Okay. So I think nobody is having more questions. So let me share here that CIRCOT is here just to support you, but your enthusiasm or dedication should be like Santosh Sahane sir, that you should be able to resign from a government post offering salary of 2 lakh rupees, and you should be able to follow your dreams. That much dedication you should have, then of course you will be also successful like him. So if you are confident about your products, if you are confident about yourself, if you are confident about your entrepreneurship skills, then of course with the help of CIRCOT, you can also achieve whatever the heights Santosh sir have achieved. Okay. So I think he is the perfect example of entrepreneurship dedication. That means how many of you can resign from a post of salary having 2 lakh rupees and start a business? So it's just like a dream. That means this is the real dream chaser. You should do anything to chase your dreams. In fact, if you ask me, I wouldn't have done that. Like Santosh sir did. So
I am a first generation entrepreneur.
Yes.
I was a class 3 post in government of Maharashtra, and I am a first generation entrepreneur. I don't have any also entrepreneurship background in my family also. That's why there was some sort of oppose, not directly from the family side, but always they showing that why you are putting you in a trouble and also putting us in a trouble. So there was always one fear of in the mind. Does we really, I am really doing in a good direction, or I am putting in a trouble myself? Again, every time I got answers from mind. No, you just tried it. If definitely you will get a success, then I tried my at best to show my family. Though I have left the job of a 24 lakhs of rupees salary, but within 3 months, I left my job in the month of November 2017, and up to the March of 2018, there was a consultancy cost rupees of 35 lakhs in my hand. One from Madhya Pradesh, one from Kolkata, one from Bangalore. 3 consultancies that time I have a big projects, and one big projects I got from Kolkata that worth having a near about my consultancy cost was over 15 lakhs rupees only. So I shown to my family, it's okay. I left the job of 24 lakhs rupees, but within 3 months in consultancy only I can earn 30 lakhs rupees. And then family realized that it's okay. Now you have to decide what to do.
So now I request all the startups to. I hope all of you knows the way to convince your family. Okay. So the gist of the today's session is, if you are having a real dedication, if you want to really chase your dream, you have to sacrifice something. Okay. So with these words, I once again thank Dr. Santosh Sahane sir for this enlightful journey of his successful startup. And I thank you all the participants for sparing your time and joining this session. And once again, I thank you to all. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thanks for Silver team giving me the opportunity to share some views regarding startups in front of the court. Thank you very much.
Sir, before leaving, I just request all of the participants to start your video so we can have a screenshot for our records. Yes, Neeta madam, you are there. Yes, Priyanka madam, Umbase sir, Sachin sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. मॅडम प्रियांका मॅडम व्हिडिओ चालू करताय का?
हा करते की सर, मी जरा बाहेर आहे बर का.
ओके ओके, नो प्रॉब्लेम नो प्रॉब्लेम. कल्याणी मॅडम, यू आर देअर. ओके.
Yes, hello.
Yes, Kल्याणी madam, can you just start your video?
Yes, I'm doing it.
Actually, the hidden motto to asking you for the starting of the video is to just check whether you are really listening the lectures or you are
No,
just.
I'm listening to the lecture, but today, so because of the rains, we have a very
Yes.
electricity issue going on.
No, I was just checking. Okay.
So
Okay.
that is the problem. That's why I put the video off so that my data is like it's good enough to listen to the whole lecture.
It's no problem. It's no problem. Okay. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.